In this week's edition of the Arlington Sentinel News, we take a look at a set of new immigration rules that take place on August 19th. We will also share the story of Tarrant County's first Asian American commissioner. And we'll take a look at the North Texas Job Fair held last weekend here in Arlington. Arlington Sentinel News starts now. Welcome to Arlington Sentinel News. I'm Mia Medin. Thank you for joining us. Immigration rules come into effect this month will affect many members of the Arlington community. Our reporter Victor Garcia talked to several people impacted by this law.
Starting on August 19th, a new immigration law is set to impact the lives of many. This new law, parole in place for certain non-citizen spouses, will give benefits to thousands of people. In just Tarrant County, 12 miles away from Arlington, it is expected for 13,000 people to be benefited. Those who are married to U.S. citizens could apply for work authorization and lawful permanent residence without having to leave the United States. This has sparked hope to many people that are eligible.
I am married to a wife that is a U.S. citizen and that allows me to fix my immigration status without leaving the country. Which is a great advantage because we are uncertain that we can go to our countries and they can tell us, oh, you are going to wait 2 years, 10 years, 6 years. So my family is here in the United States, so they depend on me.
Run that risk of leaving the country and maybe not being able to come back in. With this new law that's going to be coming into effect, it's going to be benefiting them without having to do that.
It is expected that more than 500,000 immigrants will be benefited from this new law that will come to effect on August 19th. However, what documents should you be ready with? We spoke with immigration lawyer Lilian Paredes and she gave us more information about this.
Proof of relationship, bona fide marriage, proof of physical presence in the United States for more of 10 years, and proof of physical presence in the United States as of June 17, 2024.
However, such law faces risks of a possible lawsuit and even to be blocked. Therefore, it is recommended to be ready and stay informed.
And they meet the other requirements. They don't have any other inadmissibilities. I recommend them to apply for the parole in place spouse.
More information regarding the law will be posted in the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services website. As temperatures soar this summer, the city of Arlington has opened cooling stations to help our homeless population find relief from the heat. During high summer temperatures, and the Arlington Life Shelter, the Salvation Army, and the public library are stepping up to provide much needed cooling stations for the homeless community. These stations offer a safe and cool environment for individuals seeking a break from the extreme heat. I spoke with Jessica Diaz, the library service manager at the Downtown Public Library, to learn more about how they are helping those in need.
A polling station actually is the library. So any facility that has air conditioning, and usually it's a place where they can get water, is considered a polling station, and it is open during the hottest part of the day, which is usually 1 or 2 p.m. Yeah. So the downtown library, all libraries are considered cooling stations during the summer and warming stations where they can heat up during the winter. The beauty of libraries is everybody's welcome. Whenever we're open, I think there's a misperception of like who's allowed to use a library sometimes, and we don't ask like, oh, are you renting? You can come on in. Like everybody's welcome. And so the whole idea behind like the institution of a library is that we have free access to information. Also there's some things just for entertainment purposes, programs. And so those are things that we want everyone to feel welcome to participate in. And absolutely, if it's just to sit down and relax, catch some cool air, why not? We have comfortable chairs.
With temperatures expected to remain high, these cooling stations play a vital role in keeping our communities safe. If you or someone you know needs a place to cool off, don't hesitate to visit one of these locations. It's crucial for our community to come together during these challenging times. For more information on the cooling stations and their locations, visit the link on the screen. Stay cool and stay safe, Arlington. In the Arlington community, there are many remarkable individuals who have played pivotal roles in shaping its growth and development. Today, we meet one such leader, Andy Nguyen, the first Asian American commissioner in Tarrant County and now Chief of Staff for Judge Tim O'Hare. Our reporter, Thu Dang, had the chance to capture his story and insights on leadership and the importance of civic participation.
My name is Andy Nguyen. I'm the former Tarrant County Commissioner of Precinct 2. Currently, I'm working for Tarrant County Judge Tim O'Hare as his Chief of Staff. When I served as Tarrant County Commissioner from Precinct 2, we pursued multiple objectives. One of the most important objectives that we accomplished is the construction of State Highway 360 South. It took a long time. But eventually, TxDOT and NTTA worked together to provide funding for State Highway 360 South, which is now completed and operational. So those are the things that I have achieved. It certainly took efforts from many people working together as a team. And that's the nature of county government. It's about building coalition and focusing on the common good for the county.
I have worked with him on numerous projects, and he has what I would call a participatory management leadership style. He intakes people's ideas, but he has his own set of values, core values. He looks at the situation right in front of him, but he has this long view. That's imperative, because if a community is to grow, you don't need a leader who's only running for himself and has a limited vision. From my perspective, his leadership style, which is a very added value to our community across the board.
There are two choices that we will have to make in November. So I would encourage all citizens to think of it like this. If you own a company, and let's say your company has $100 million in total revenues on an annual basis, and you're going to hire a president to run that company and grow that company, you want to turn it into a global enterprise, who would you hire? Think of it that way, that we select the right leader because the world needs it, our country needs it, and our family needs it. So I would encourage American people, especially citizens of Arlington, to go out in November and vote with your conscience and vote with your logical reasoning and rationality.
As we've seen, Andy Nguyen's dedication to Tarrant County and his collaborative leadership style have helped shape the future of the community. As November approaches, citizens are encouraged to reflect on the future of our communities and make our voices heard at the ballot box. The campus of the University of Texas at Arlington may be looking bare right now, but soon Mavericks will be making their way back for the fall semester. As well, we welcome some new faces. Recently, UTA welcomed a wave of new students as they moved into their dorms on move-in day. Residence Hall were buzzing with energy as students, along with their families, unpacked and settled into their new homes. Students were welcomed with new surroundings, people, and a supportive, inclusive community. University volunteers and staff were on hand to assist with the process, ensuring a smooth transition for everyone. This not only signifies the beginning of a new academic journey, but also the start of lifelong friendships and unforgettable college experiences. We send a warm welcome to all the new students as they settle into the new Maverick family. Now let's pass it on to our reporter Mabel Cruz in the studio as she tells us more about the North Texas Job Fair that took place in Arlington last week.
Thank you, Mia. Unemployment is a concern for North Texans. Last week, I had the opportunity to attend an event that offered opportunities for individuals looking for the next career step. Here's more. Despite the heat, thousands of people looking for their next career gathered outside the Globe Life Field Stadium in Arlington for the 2024 North Texas Job Fair. Multiple companies lined up inside to showcase the different job opportunities and internships available to aspiring employees.
This is tremendous how we can bring the entire community together and really impact them with trajectory change in employment. There's so many people here today that have never talked to an HR manager or recruiting manager. So to give them that experience and hopefully give them that career, that next level career, is everything.
Some of the companies present at the fair range from multiple public service departments to corporations and human resources. Many of these jobs welcome individuals looking for entry-level jobs or someone looking to level up their careers.
Looking for more hospitality, merchandise goods. I'm looking for a buying, purchasing role.
The North Texas Job Fair has been hosted since 2021 by Congresswoman Beth Van Dorn, looking to give people more flexibility in a variety of jobs across different industries. This year, multiple services were offered through one-on-one sessions with recruiters, on-site applications, through QR codes, and back-to-school supplies. This is the third consecutive year since the COVID-19 pandemic that Congresswoman Beth Van Dorn has held the North Texas Job Fair. This year specifically, the job fair was held at the Globe Life Field since last year's attendance was 17,000 people, and this year more people were expected to be in attendance. Reporting for Arlington Sentinel News, Mabel Cruz. In 2022, data from the U.S. Census Bureau showed a 67.6% rate of employment in the city of Arlington, which was higher than the average rate in the state of Texas at 62.1%. Last month of July, Arlington had a 4.3% rate of unemployment, meaning that this has been the highest rate this year. The city of Arlington is currently investing $100 million per year in economic output towards growing more jobs in entertainment, construction, businesses, and technology. If you're looking for more information about upcoming job fairs, training, and career coaching, visit workforcesolutions.net. Back to you, Mia.
Thank you, Mabel, for that useful information. I'm sure that's going to be helpful for someone out there. Well, that's all we have for today for this week's edition of the Arlington Sentinel News. I'm Mia Medellin. Make sure to follow us on social media at Arlington Sentinel News or visit our website at arlingtonsentinelnews.org.